Morning students, today we are going to study the topic commerce and its nature. First, what is commerce? As a layman we have already discussed what is commerce, that to reach the produced goods in the hands of consumer, right from the producer to consumer. For reaching the goods which are being produced in the hands of consumer, whatever activities are performed, that all activities are called commerce. And writing down these activities in chronological order means in the order it takes place, that is called chronological order. And writing down these activities in chronological order is called accounting. Now, what writers are saying about the commerce? Writers say that all the activities which are necessary to reach the produced goods in the hands of consumer, that activities come under commerce. According to Mr. Thomas, one of the famous writers, says that commercial operations deal with buying and selling of goods. Commercial operations are those activities which deal with buying and selling of goods, the exchange of commodities and the contribution of finished goods. Commerce does not include only trade. Trade means buying and selling of goods. Even services also comes under commerce. Services means financial services. Financial services means banking services and other financial institutions, whatever activities they perform, that also comes under commerce. Insurance services, there are different types of insurance. We have already discussed in previous parts, that marine insurance, general insurance, life insurance and other health insurance, etc. Transportation services, reaching goods from one place to another, maybe from seaport, by railways, by buses or other means of transport, that also comes under commerce. Even warehousing facility, that is also one of the services provided by different companies, that also comes under commerce. So commerce does not include only trade, it also includes services. Now, next topic, what is the nature of commerce? Nature of commerce, first, an economic activity. Commerce is an economic activity. As we know the definition of economic activity, any activity which is undertaken with a view to earn money, with a view to earn profit, with a view to earn wealth, comes under economic activity. And commerce also says about the earning money. Commerce also includes all the activities which are undertaken with a view to earn profit. So commerce is also an economic activity. Second, exchange of goods and services. Exchange of goods and services. Exchange of goods and services means what? In commerce, there is exchange of goods and services. Means goods are sold or produced for sale. Either goods are being produced for selling or being bought or purchased for selling. Even services are rendered. So there is an exchange of goods and services in the commerce. Third, profit motive. Profit is an universal phenomena. Wherever there is motive of profit, there is business, there is commerce, there is economic activity. So profit motive is one of the natures of commerce. Commerce tells about the earning of profit. The motive of commercial activities is to earn profit. Every commercial activity is done for earning profit. Yes, earning profit is not the only objective. There are many objectives, but one of the objectives is to earn profit. Here it says that any activity which does not have an aim of profit will not be the part of commerce. And for example, if a trader offers some goods as a gift to a friend, to one of his friends, then that will not be called commerce. Maybe there is a person, a businessman who has a shop or who has a trade where he sells goods for earning profit. But when out of that stock, out of that material which he is selling, if he gives one of the goods to any of his friend or any of his relative as a gift without taking money, then that particular activity will not be coming under commerce, because behind that activity there was not the motive of earning profit. Now we come to fourth point, that regularity of transaction. Regularity of transaction. Regularity of transaction means that any transaction which takes place once or twice will not be coming under commerce. So there should be regularity of transaction. Means if I am having a car which I am selling to any of my friends or any of my relatives or any other person, maybe I am earning out of it, but only one car I was having which I sold out. That is not my business. I am not doing it regularly, so that will not be coming under commerce. There should be regularity of transaction. Means I must have this business every day, or not every day, but regularly I am buying the cars and selling it to others. Then this transaction will be coming under commerce. So there should be regular transaction. Now next, fifth, creation of utilities. Creation of utilities, as we have studied in class 9th, that there are 4 types of utilities created in 4 ways, like time utility, place utility, possession utility. So utility is also created in the commerce. That commerce creates utility by bringing one good from one place to another. That comes under place utility. Or providing any specific type of goods or any type of goods at one time, that also comes under time utility. So creation of utility is also one of the natures of commerce. Now last is part of business. Commerce is also a part of business. One of the parts of business. So commerce is also a branch of economics, and economics is the study of human beings as producers and consumers. So commerce is also a part of business. Now here this topic ends. In our next lecture we will be discussing about functions and importance of commerce. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.